What's up? What's up? Y'all already know who this, the host of the fastest growing YouTube channel on the planet, and the realest Facebook show and realest Facebook talk show host. This is Paul TV AM. Good morning, everybody, to all my college students, high school students, middle school students, elementary school students, and my government workers. Yeah, as y'all can see, I'm on it again. Back on my grind, man. Y'all know this walk. The walk to the money. To all my out of towners, I'm right back out in Maryland again. In a different part, because y'all know normally I be up early in the morning. Normally I be up, well, I'm still up early in the morning, but I ain't got to be to work at 9:30. Instead of being to work normally at 8. Normally going way out Rockville. So I can see, man, the sun is shining bright in the sky, as y'all can see. So that lets you know it's a beautiful day here in the District of Columbia. Man, let me get right into it. Hey, somebody from Canada. What's up, Auntie Ann? So my peoples from Canada writ to me. She was like, Paul, how do you feel about the Jay-Z deal with the NFL, Rock Nation, and Jay-Z joining up with the NFL? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest, I think it's a sellout move. I love Jay-Z and everything that he stands for, but it's like an equivalent when you hear a friend, and we all have been through this, a friend be like, oh, I don't fuck with that nigga. Man, I ain't messing with dude on everything, I don't mess with him. And then all of a sudden, she mess right back with him. Then it gets you to a point where you like, you know what? You talked all this shit about the nigga, but you right back with him. Well, it's the same thing that Jay-Z did with the NFL. You talk all that shit, nah, I don't need them. You know what I'm saying? Told them straight up. Y'all, I don't need y'all. But then yet you ain't could deal with them. You know what I'm saying? It's a straight cop-out. And you know, that's one thing I can say, that's one thing I loved about Tupac. If he wasn't fucking with it, Tupac wouldn't fuck with it. And Tupac was like, no, I ain't messing with them dudes. He didn't mess with them. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. Because to me, Jay-Z, if you in the room, then the only way this deal gonna even work, I'm gonna keep it 100% real. The only way this deal gonna work, Colin Kaepernick got to be back in the NFL. He got to be at a trial for a team or work out with a team. Period. That's the only way. If Colin Kaepernick never go back into the NFL, it's a straight cop-out. That's first. But let me talk about, because you know on Paul TV, I always hit you with the but. But let's talk about Colin Kaepernick. Did he sell out too? Because mind you, it's no disputing that Colin Kaepernick is being blackballed. If Blaine Gabbert has a job, then Colin Kaepernick definitely should have a job. If Ryan Fitzpatrick has a job, then you can't tell me a two-time quarterback that led a team to 2 NFC championship games and 1 Super Bowl appearance, you can't tell me he not capable of not having no job. I'm sorry. When he won the job over Alex Smith and turned the whole franchise of the San Francisco 49ers around. You can't, so it's already obvious that Colin Kaepernick has been blackballed. But the thing about it is, didn't Colin Kaepernick settle with the NFL for only a mere $10 million? Let me get this straight. You dealing with a billion dollar a corporation that's getting billions and billions of dollars. Colin Kaepernick sold out too, because there's no way I'm being blackballed anything that you think. You just gonna give me some damn $10 million. They took your whole career. Colin Kaepernick should at least got anywhere between $100 to $200 million in my eyes. That's the only way, because they took away your livelihood. Colin Kaepernick didn't rape a woman. Colin Kaepernick didn't beat on a woman. Colin Kaepernick wasn't locked up for drugs. Colin Kaepernick wasn't caught up in no child sex ring or anything like that. Only thing this man did was take a kneel to try to bring awareness to the violence that was taking place with the police killing unarmed black people. That's all he did. He didn't support terrorism or anything like that. This man haven't worked in a number of years. But you see quarterbacks with way lower skill sets than him, but they're getting jobs back to back to back. So he kind of sold out too, just to settle for $10 million. I'm being honest. You know, so you gotta look at it as a whole. See, when you part of a movement, you gotta be on the outside looking, and I'm pretty sure, and you done seen it, I'm pretty sure that Martin Luther King was offered jobs. I know that he was. I know that he was offered jobs to work within the government. I know that he was. As powerful as Martin Luther King was, you can't tell me Lyndon Johnson or none of the sitting presidents that were alive during his time here on earth didn't try to offer Martin Luther King a job. Why don't you go ahead and work with my administration? It will serve you better. I'm pretty sure he could have had a job in the White House. I have no doubt in my mind this man could have had a job working, and not at the Capitol or nothing, within the White House. But Martin Luther King was like, no. He turned it down. He said, even though it looks like it would be good for my people, but at the same time, I'm doing my cause much better being on the outside looking in. Which, looking back on it, that was the best decision he made. Not working for the White House. Not attaching his name to a political system that you know that's destroying your own people. And that's why they had to get rid of him, because he couldn't be bought. Let me say it again. Martin Luther King could not be bought. They like, well, man, this black man got too much power. We're going to have to get rid of him. And I don't care what nobody say, and I'm saying it right here now. I believe that the acting person that was over the FBI at that time, I believe he's responsible for Martin Luther King getting assassinated. I don't care what nobody say. J. Edgar Hoover, I'm saying it here on Paul TV, I believe he's responsible for the death of Martin Luther King. I believe that. And I will go to my grave believing that. He didn't like Martin Luther King. He couldn't destroy him or nothing. He was too liked and beloved, and I believe he used his power of office to assassinate Martin Luther King. And if you dig deep into it, it's probably evidence that will support my statement. But like I said, Martin Luther King took a stand. No. He was like, no. I'm pretty sure Lyndon Johnson and them offered Martin Luther King jobs. JFK and all of them probably did. I know that they did. He was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. He couldn't be bought. And to me, like I said, unless he was going there, because I could even see if Jay-Z was there with Colin Kaepernick. Look, I take the deal, but y'all gonna have to get Kaepernick a job. Even if he had walked in there with Colin Kaepernick, I would have been like, you know what? I understand. That's taking a stand. But this shit ain't helping out nobody. It's not helping out nobody, because if Colin Kaepernick don't got a job, it's already a fucked up move anyway. It's already fucked up. If Colin Kaepernick does not play another down in the NFL with Jay-Z signing this contract, it makes Jay-Z look like a hypocrite. That shit's real. You gotta call it like what it is. Just like if I sit up there and you know I'm like, yeah, man, these dudes, these cats over here, I love using illustration, man. These cats over here, man, they rob people. They do shit to people, man. Man, these cats over here, man, these niggas fucked up. Man, nah, don't go fuck with these niggas. Then the next thing you know, I'm hanging with the niggas and shit, saying, oh, it's no problems. But I done just sit up here and sold to you. Don't fuck with them. You see what I'm saying? No, don't fuck with these dudes. These dudes on some shit. But yet, you see me I'm fucking with them. I'm making money with them. How you gonna look at me? You gonna be like, hey, Paul job was leaning on these niggas, but he with them. Well, that's how Jay-Z look. Hanging with the NFL. I'ma tell you, it would have spoke volumes if he would have walked up in that meeting, if he would have at least had Colin Kaepernick sitting there with him at the table. that would have made it even better. I could have looked at it then like, yeah, but when you go on Travis Scott and other people about doing business with the NFL, but then you sign a lucrative contract with them, you's a hypocrite. And this is the shit that Tupac was talking about. And the reason why they had to get rid of Tupac was because Tupac was too much of a revolutionary. He had that Black Panther in him. He couldn't be bought either. So they had to, like, you know, the ones that can't be bought. You see what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong, Jay-Z has did a lot of great work. You know, getting lawyers, helping people get out of jail and all that. I would give Jay-Z credit for that. But at the same time, nah, he should have walked up there. The only way I'm gonna sign anything with y'all, I'm walking up in here with Colin Kaepernick, and there has to be some guarantees that he is gonna get a job. That's the only way this works. This the only way this works. See, that's the only way this works. Yeah. Man, if Jay-Z wasn't willing to do that, then it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. And there's no guarantee that he is gonna do that. With a person on Jay-Z platform, when you have a big platform, you have to look at what you attach yourself to. Just like with me, just like this is my brand, Paul TV. There's certain things I'm not gonna attach my brand to. I'm just not. I be around when I see people tripping off, smoking K2, or people fighting. I've seen stuff like that. I've been on the public and seen stuff like that. And I know I could have showed some shit like that and got 1,000 views. But in my mind, no, I'm not going to do nothing that's going to make my brand look ratchet. So I just keep it moving. Now, you got some people that'll do it, that'll get likes or whatever, and that's their business. I'm just not going to do anything like that. Me personally. No, I'm not. I'm not showing teenagers fighting. I'm not showing motherfuckers smoking all on my brand. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not even gonna go on social and do that like that. When I come on my platform is for consciousness, to show what we need to do as a people to make our lives better, and don't get caught up in the fuckery that society put out here to entrap us. That's what my platform is for. Nah, hell no. There's been people, oh, we hit J's, can we get on there drinking? Nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, not on my platform, we ain't doing it. Now, if I'm going live with you and you choose to do something like that, then that's fine, because I can't control what nobody do on the other side of their phone. But I know as long as I'm filming something, I'm not attaching my brand to nothing like that. But if I'm having a rapper on or whatever and he hitting the J to no well, that's his prerogative. That has nothing to do with me. I'm just getting the interview. You got to just be socially conscious when you have a brand. And I think with Jay-Z making this move, he's not socially conscious, Joe, at all. You can't destroy your brand and then get with the brand. That's like me saying, oh, well, smoking is this, and everybody know how I feel about Newports. But then, yeah, I signed a lucrative deal with Newports. So I'm gonna look at me like, but Paul, you claim you don't fuck with them like that. Unless the only way I would even do some shit like that, it would have to be a deal where it's showing the dangers of cigarettes and all that. They would have to expose themselves before I would even sign anything like that. And the dangers of smoking or something. So I know they're not going to do that because that's going to hurt their bottom line. So yeah, that would be the only way. And that's how Jay-Z should have did it. Yeah, I would do the contract. I don't have no problem with it. But here's my stipulation. I'm walking in here with Colin Kaepernick, and it has to be a guarantee that a team will allow him to show his skill sets and allow him to get back on the field. That's the only way he should have signed the deal. He had the power to do that. Like I say, some people just be into something. A lot of people do shit to make themselves look good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's good you getting people out of jail or whatever, but like I say, to sign a deal to this type of magnitude with the power that you if you could turn down the Super Bowl, I know he could have been like, well, before I signed this contract, Colin Kaepernick has got to be able to get back on the field. Because at the end of the day, regardless of what you say, I believe Colin Kaepernick should have got hundreds of millions of dollars just by how he's being undercutted and being blackballed from the NFL. That's what he needed. He needed to get back all the time, pay him back all the money that he missing, $10 million, and never cover that. Because at the rate Colin Kaepernick was going, he could have been up there with a Steve Young. He could have been up there with a Michael Vick with his mobility. You got to think, just several years back, he was just coming off. He almost led his team to a fucking Super Bowl victory. So they took away things from him that he can't get back. This man really put it all on the line. He sacrificed. I ain't gonna lie, Colin Kaepernick is the Muhammad Ali of our generation. You see what I'm saying? That's what he is. But for Jay-Z to do a deal like this, Colin Kaepernick got to get back on the field. He should have had Colin Kaepernick there with him. That's where my problem lying at. I'm gonna be honest. That's where my problem lying at. Colin Kaepernick should have been there with him, or representative of Colin Kaepernick, or something. But it would have spoke volumes if he would have walked in there with a Kaepernick jersey on with Colin Kaepernick there. That would have spoke volumes. That would have took Jay-Z's brand to a whole nother level, to me. That's just common sense. If it was me, I would have been like, well, look, yeah, I'll sign on, but Colin Kaepernick has got to be here with me, sitting at the table. That's the only way. Because this man done lost everything. He was a good quarterback. He could have been a great quarterback. He maybe, at the rate he was going, he maybe could have at least had a Hall of Fame career or changed things in the game. But he sacrificed all of that for a bigger cause. And you could never really give him enough, but I think he should at least got between $100 to $200 million just for the sacrifice, because you can see that they're blackballing him. You can see this. You can see what they doing to him, yeah. It's no getting around it. So let me get this straight. He never been caught up in no controversy before. He never been known to do anything wrong. Only thing he just did was take a knee to bring awareness to what was going on happening to black people. Thus, that means he didn't deserve to get a chance to ever play in another NFL game again. Nah, man. Nah. Jay-Z is a hypocrite, yeah. I don't mean no harm. And unless Colin Kaepernick get a job, this was a waste of time to me. Like I always tell people, you have to start to be black aware. People just see shit and they like, oh yeah, Jay-Z, woo, woo, woo. And no. At the end of the day, when you are truly an activist and you're truly fighting on behalf of things, you can't be bought. You get certain guarantees. Like I said, I'm pretty sure Martin Luther King could have worked with JFK. I'm pretty sure he could have worked with President Johnson. I'm pretty sure he could have did all of that, but at the same time, he knew in order for the betterment of my people, that's not good for me to be settling with them. Yeah, we could do work together, but I just can't be a part of nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what true activism is about, man. So to me, Jay-Z, he sold out. If you ask my opinion, he sold out. Man. It would have spoke volumes if he would have walked up in there, like I said, with a Colin Kaepernick jersey on, with Colin Kaepernick by his side. That would have spoke volumes. He has the power to do that, and that's what the problem lying at. You didn't do none of that. You just signed the contract and they said, okay, you over entertainment, which is good for a black. Like, don't get me wrong, looking at it in hindsight, okay, it helps a black person, but one black person. It's not helping the black community. That's what the activism is all about. Like I said, a lot of this stuff, when people were activists, it helped out not just one specific group of people, it helped out all group of people. And it seems like to me the only thing this is going to help is Jay-Z. It's not going to help the black community as a whole, and that's what true activism is about. That's what made Martin Luther King who he was. That's what made Malcolm X who he was. That's what made Huey P. Newton who he was. That's who made Medgar Evers who he was. And the list goes on, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. If it don't help the group as a whole, then you can't be a part of it. You have to have guarantees that's going to help not just you, but the community as a whole. And that's what makes you a true activist. So unless Colin Kaepernick is back in the league, then you already know what it was all about. And that's just the facts. You know what it was all about. It was just another move to help the Jay-Z brand. Jay-Z didn't need this move. It was just to help the Jay-Z brand. Well, I understand Jay-Z a billionaire, but this has to be, when you do stuff like this, you have to make sure there's a guarantee to help the whole community. I'm going to tell you, when you become a part of something, I'm going to tell you what people be feeling and realize. When you sign deals like this and you become a part of something, it's easier for them to tear your ass down. That's what it's all about. So you have to look at it. You see what I'm saying? It's easier for them to tear you down. That's why Martin Luther King and Malcolm X was like, oh hell no, we're gonna work outside the lines. Because if you get within them lines, it's easier for them to tear you down. Yeah, listen to what I'm saying. Down the road, some shit or something happened, y'all gonna look back and be like, damn, man, Paul said it. Y'all gonna say he said it on this show. He said it. I'm telling you. Never play with society, y'all. Because when they do certain shit, it's a plan. You know what I'm saying? You got to think, people look at Jay-Z. Jay-Z's on a high platform right now. He's reaching pinnacles that are unprecedented. So don't be surprised. Look at what the shit that Bill Cosby did. Was signing all them lucrative deals and all that. Look where his ass at now. Where he at now. So you see what I'm saying? So when you start aligning yourself with shit, it's easier for them to tear you down. It's easier for them to drag your name through the mud. So that's something I'm telling you, just watch. Just watch. That's why sometimes you have to operate outside of certain things. That's why if you notice with me, I don't align myself with certain shit. That gives me the freedom to do the things that I like to do. That's why it gives me the freedom to do whatever, because I'm not beholden to nothing. Just mark what I'm saying. When you align yourself with some shit, it's easy for them to tear you down. Just watch this move. Watch over these next few years. As some shit just come out of nowhere, you gonna know why. And y'all gonna look back on this show and be like, damn, he said it. So like I said, being a true activist, if you align yourself with something, it got to help the whole community and help the whole cause, and not just you. Well, alright, y'all. Y'all can see I'm almost halfway to work. Still on the train, I'm almost halfway to work. Hey man, happy Friday to everybody. And Auntie Ann, thank you for calling. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for going to my instant messenger. And that's how easy it is, since Paul TV is very interactive. If you want me to talk about a subject or whatever, go at the bottom of my comments at the end of this show, or you can go into my instant messenger. Write to me if there's anything you want me to talk about. I have no problem with talking about it, because Paul TV, like I always tell you guys, is very interactive. So don't be afraid. So until next time, I love everybody. Take care. Y'all already know before I leave, salute to my soldiers. Thank you and your families for the sacrifice you guys have made to make this show's platform even possible. Man, youngest Friday, everybody. Cheers to the weekend. I know later I'm on call right now, so shoot, I may be on the grind Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, but oh well, because I'm moving. So I want to make sure that when you move, you always got to make sure you have extra, because you never know. So I'll be on the grind this weekend, and part of the next weekend, you got to grind to shine. So all right, y'all, until next time, happy Friday, everybody. Take care. I love everybody. Peace.